He is not going to leave the White House. He does not want to leave the White House. He will not leave the White House. Anybody thinks he'll do this, he'll do that, is just deluding themselves. The Republicans, most of all, because they know, but they're going along with it. It's a classic bully situation. We see it, and there's no other to face a bully. You have to face him and fight it out and back him off and back him down. That's the only way this is going to work.
I even got to be part of a big meeting in Washington, D.C.
Christy?
Well, Mr. President, first of all, thank you for the opportunity to work for you.
Mr. President, I invite you to see your big, beautiful face on a banner in front of the Department of Labor.
Thank you for saving college football, by the way. We're all very grateful.
You are the single finest candidate since the Nobel Peace, this Nobel Award was ever talked about. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, I want you to know sometimes when I watch you striding across the White House lawn so confidently, with so much masculinity, I'll admit it, I get sexually aroused. Thank you for breathing life back into my once slumbering penis.
That was very well stated,
One something unusual is unfolding across North America's industrial landscape. Quiet, almost invisible, but powerful, enough to reshape the future of the auto world. No breaking headlines, no grand speeches, only silence. Yet behind that silence,
Speech, it ain't free no more.
What? It's not free no more?
Yeah, we're charging by the word now.
You're charging by the word? How much are you charging?
Depends on what you want to say. Like, you want to say something nice about the president's beautiful, thick yellow hair, or how he can do his makeup better than any broad. That's free.
Okay. All right. That seems reasonable.
But if you want to do a joke like he's so fat he needs 2 seats on the Epstein jet, that's going to cost.
Canada's open trade policies, political steadiness, and skilled workforce have turned it into the quiet hub of Japan's automotive presence in North America. Behind the revival lies an irony few in Washington anticipated. The tariffs meant to strengthen American industry have instead created an opportunity for others, particularly.
For clarity, because it's a pretty good joke, how much would that one cost me?
A couple of fingers, maybe a tooth, and you know how constipated he is.
So is this how things are going to go from now on?
We also got a new motto at the FCC. Sticks and stones may break your bones.
And?
And?
Well, the rest of that is, but I think, but words can never harm you.
Well, they can harm you now. Let's make sure you pick the right words. Capiche?
The government literally threatened to shut down ABC unless they silenced Kimmel. We're talking full authoritarian dictator-level censorship. And Kimmel's crime making jokes about Trump. That's it. Jokes. So, after a week of being suspended after 400-plus celebrities, including Tom Hanks, Meyer Streep, Jennifer Aniston, and Ben Affleck signed an ACLU letter defending him, after the entire country watched to see if he'd come back with his tail between his legs, Kimmel returns, and boy did he return with
I guess he's the Goebbels of the cabinet. Stephen Miller, he's a Nazi. Yes, he is, and he's Jewish, and he should be ashamed of himself.
Well, I was asking this question to get to the point, kings think that they should rule forever. Let me put up something that the president posted last night on X. He writes, "We're built different. Have a good night, everyone." And look at what he puts up there. He and J.D. Vance as, what is that, king and queen? King and king? I don't know. Above, once again, putting a sombrero on the head of House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, and then adding Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer to the fun by giving him a sombrero. Your reaction to that?
It's all nonsense. We know it's all racist. It's all, that's what he appeals to. That's what Trump is. Everything is, what you see is what you get. It's not going to change with him. Everything. He's just, the point is we have to keep fighting and pushing until he is out.
Before I tell you what happened, you need to hit that subscribe button because this series on Kimmel and Deirwa are going to be fire. Every episode, fresh content, all Trump destruction. Smash that like button and comment below. Do you think Deiro is Trump's worst nightmare? Let's go. Kimmel opens his show with a 20-minute monologue defending free speech, calling out Trump's anti-American tactics, getting emotional about the support he received. It was powerful. It was moving. But then he does something genius. He tells the audience, "We reached out to FCC Chairman Brendan Carr to appear on the show tonight to discuss why he threatened ABC."
Brendan Carr, the chairman of the FCC, telling an American company, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, and that these companies can find ways to change conduct and take action on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead. In addition to being a direct violation of the First Amendment, is not a particularly intelligent threat to make in public. Ted Cruz said he sounded like a mafioso. Although, I don't know, if you want to hear a mob boss make a threat like that, you have to hide a microphone in a deli and park outside in a van with a tape recorder all night long. This genius said it on a podcast.
The audience goes quiet. Is Carr actually going to show up? Cut to a video feed. A man sits at a desk in what looks like a government office. But it's not Brendan Carr. It's Robert phoning Darrow, and he's playing the most mobster, intimidating, corrupt version of an FCC chairman you've ever seen. Darrow refuses to give his name, but says he's the new FCC chairman appointed by Sir Trump. Yeah, he actually says Sir Trump, who's to do some work for in Atlantic.
Brendan Carr is the most embarrassing Carr Republicans have embraced since this one. And that's saying something. The FCC has a tradition of meddling where they shouldn't under many administrations, but it wasn't always like this. There was an FCC commissioner back in 2022 who worked under Joe Biden who was spot on. He wrote, "President Biden is right. Political satire is one of the oldest and most important forms of free speech. It challenges those in power while using humor to draw more people into the discussion. That's why people in influential positions have always targeted it for censorship." You know who wrote that? FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr.
Boom. Right out the gate, he's connecting Trump to mob operations. Then Darrow, staying completely in character as this gangster FCC boss, starts threatening Whoopi Goldberg. I'm not kidding. He says, "You tell Whoopi over there she better show a little respect, or the only view she's getting is from under George Washington. The bridge, not the guy." The audience is dying, but Kimmel plays it straight. "Hesks, are you threatening Whoopi Goldberg?" And Darrow, cool as ice, says, "I would never threaten Miss Goldberg."
Yeah, I guess I capiche, but I don't think, oh, it sounds like you got a call there, huh?
Hi, handsome. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, Mr. President. Okay, you got it, sir. You got it. Bye.
What did he say?
Look, I got to go. A couple of cases of Tylenol fell off a truck, and now I got to figure out how to put autism in them.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that sounds tricky. So good luck with that, sir.
I was just teaching a lesson about consequences. Consequences. This is the-mob talking. This is how dictators operate. And Darrow is nailing the parody so perfectly that you can tell Trump is going to lose his mind over this. Kimmelton says, "It seems like the FCC is using mob tactics to suppress free speech." And Darrow explodes. "What the cockshit did you just say to me?" Kimmel tries to warn him. "You can't swear. The FCC will find us." Darrow leans into the camera and says, "I am..."
What a weird summer. I mean, really, can anything just be normal anymore? I tried to ignore the news. I tried to disconnect. It's impossible. You can't turn him off. He won't power down. He's like Ultron. He just keeps going. Every day, it's something crazier than the next. I made a list. This is all in the last 2 months. I made you a quick list. I will run through it. He paved over the Rose Garden. He's building a golden ballroom at the White House. He's planning a UFC fight at the White House. He cut off Kamala Harris's Secret Service protection. He named himself host of the Kennedy Center honors. He went to Alaska to bend over for Putin. He sent military tanks into Washington, D.C. He said the Smithsonian focuses too much on how bad slavery was. He called India and Norway to tell them to nominate him for a Nobel Prize. And he cut off funding for pediatric brain cancer research for children. You would think a person who himself has the brain of a child would be in favor of funding pediatric brain cancer research.
I can say whatever the ants I want. You know I screamed. My neighbors probably thought I was watching a football game. The audience in the studio is going insane because this is exactly how Trump operates. Differentials for him, different rules for everyone else. Then Darrow delivers this line that should be taught in political science classes. Look, it's just me, Jimmy, the chairman of the FCC, gently suggesting that you gently shut the boss up. Gently suggesting.
Different when you do it every night and you get it little by little. I mean, just yesterday, there's this video of what seemed to be garbage bags being thrown out of the window of the Lincoln bedroom. That's the White House. The official response from the White House said it was maintenance work being done while Trump was off on one of his many golf weekends. But Trump is even contradicting his own White House now.
There is a video that is circulating online now of the White House where a window is open to the residence upstairs and somebody is throwing a big bag out the window. Have you seen this?
No, that's probably AI generated. Where was the window? Let me see. Yeah, those windows are sealed. Those windows they're all sealed. You can't open them. One of the problems we have with AI, it's both good and bad. If something happens really bad, just blame AI.
That's right. I told Eric, I didn't forget your birthday again. It was AI that did it.
Darrow just made Trump look like a mob boss and an idiot in under 5 minutes. His final warning to Kimmel. I'll be watching you, Kimmy. Maybe not on ABC. That's up to you. And scene. The audience gives a standing ovation. Kimmel is grinning from ear to ear. And somewhere Donald Trump is throwing his phone across the room. Now here's what makes this even better. This isn't the first time Darrow has destroyed Trump on Kimmel's show. Let me take you back to March 2024, just a couple weeks after the Oscars, where Kimmel humiliated Trump. Darrow appears on Kimmel to promote a movie. The conversation turns to Trump. Kimmel mentions